Hello? Welcome. Oh, that can't sit there. That's not how that works. Bah. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Welcome. This is Metroid. Sheeple, have you not been here the last couple streams? Welcome, hello. Thank you, Prince Anime, for 1 subscription. It's okay, you can just say you don't want to watch. I wonder, should I become something else for this? I do have something after all, but I don't know. I don't know. To play NES Metroid on your Nintendo GameCube, complete Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy Advance and connect Metroid Fusion to Metroid Prime. I don't actually own Metroid Fusion on the Game Boy Advance, so I can't do that. This is Samus. Crazy. Just pose she's in. Wow. I don't know how to go to the other galleries. Hold on. I think I decidedly prefer 2D. Hold on. I prefer... I prefer 2D, almost certainly, because I like Super Metroid. Maybe I wouldn't like it. I mean, I think Super Metroid is maybe harder to go back to now, but I don't know if that's like completely true. I like it either way, but I do actually have a fondness for Metroid 1, even though I don't think it's actually that fun to play overall. It has some fun experiences in it. I don't think it's great. I love Metroid 2, obviously, for the Game Boy. And that's probably my, like... It's hard to... Sometimes I have games that I consider my favorite that isn't actually what I think is my, like, favorite? Like, I don't know how to put it. Sometimes my favorite game isn't the game that I think is the best for me, you know? A good example is Final Fantasy. I think 5 is my favorite, but 7 is my favorite as, like, as a whole series, you know? I don't know how to put it. It's hard to put into words what I mean exactly when I say that, which is really just probably means I'm talking about something different than a favorite with one of them, and I don't know. But Metroid 2 for the Game Boy is that sort of special favorite for me, where I don't actually think of it as, like... It's tough because, like... I think it's a lot to do with personal fondness for things going on, separated from, like, the kind of sort of agreement you could come to in a conversation with somebody about something. It's funny that I compare it to Final Fantasy V versus 7 because I actually do kind of think that 5 probably has a tighter game experience than 7 anyway. So there are ways in which you could argue that 5 is a better game, but I actually think that more people are inclined to play 7 than they are 5 for a billion reasons. Least of all that it's one of the most popular already. But, like, as an actual game, 7 isn't, like, the tightest Final Fantasy, really. But a lot more goes into the experience than that. But Metroid 2 is a tight game experience. And it has some annoying parts at times, but I think it's fine. I played it on stream, and I don't remember being, like, too upset about anything. I'm kind of mixing myself up a little bit here, but... So, Samus... Hello. Okay. Let's look at Samus. What are my options? Visor? Hint system? When I saw the visor and helmet opacity, I got like irrationally excited to go to hint system and have it also have one of those bars. A highly variable hint system that I guess you would more assume that the hint system would have an opacity if that was what it was, but in my mind I was thinking, oh, like the density of hints that exists. Oh, you know what? This is kind of a return to form if you think about it. Because my picture on Twitch is a Metroid. Back to the roots of everything. I could be Samus right now, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling anything anymore, which is why I'm going to space to solve everything. Look at all these ones at the Phazon Mines. What do you mean, okay? Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to a derelict space vessel, something Talon 4. Whoops. Higurashi no Nakukoro Nikai is not on playing anymore. How big can I really make this? I wonder if I should have chat a little bit tighter against the side in the future, because I don't remember. Did I play Metal Gear Solid 2 in full like this? What kind of screen size did that have? Ah! I meant to do that more seamlessly. Whatever, that's all you're getting now. That's still there from Metroid 2. My ship. But I'm not exactly equipped to be flying or doing anything in space right now. Not like usual. Were you even here for that stuff, G-Pool? Well, this is a GameCube game. I'm playing it on GameCube right now. Like this, I'm holding a real GameCube controller and I'm playing. I have an SD card inserted. That's why there were completion files on here already. I played this on GameCube. I don't remember which file would be mine. I mean, I beat the game eventually. I'm sorry. Well, if it makes you feel any better, no. I don't know if I should say that. Hold on, let me do my scan visor. Force field activation switches are now offline. I played this, Metroid Prime 3, and not 2. Because at the time I was lended a copy of 3 and was told that 2, I didn't need to bother with 2, that 3 was just so good I needed to play 3, and I was like, okay, I'll play 3. I was like, I played Prime 1 on the GameCube, and I was met with like, what? You played that game? You didn't play that with Wii motion controls? How did you even tolerate playing it? I was like, I don't know. Just the way the game was made, I guess. Hold on. I am playing this in picture. I'm gonna create a preview and expand it to full screen because I feel like I need to see this whole screen properly. Um, wow, this is crazy. The filter I have over the game is kind of screwing with me a little bit, but it's fine. Once shot, doors will approach you. Ghost tried to approach me. I thought about playing Sonic Adventure 2 instead. I mean, Adventure 1 instead of this today, but I would want to play not the later version, and I feel like that would take a lot of extra setup, and then I probably would have had to start streaming really late or just not streamed at all. So I decided to play this instead. So, unfortunately I don't own a Dreamcast or Sonic Adventure 1 for the Dreamcast. Hold on, I'm gonna scan my ship. Ah! Can I scan Talon 4 right now? Could you imagine? Doesn't this game look crazy? The filter definitely helps, I think. Make it seem even crazier, but like, it's crazy. Like, enough is being obscured right now that... Energy force field in place, you cannot reach your gunship. Where's Adam? I've played... I think I've played every 2D Metroid except for Dread. That, for the longest time, that wasn't true until I played Fusion and Zero Mission. Technically, I played Zero Mission in my youth. But I never really, I didn't like know, I wasn't like as into it, or like I wasn't good at it. And so I like barely got to play it. But it was enough. Playing Zero Mission first was enough to instill in me that curling up as a ball in a Chozo's hands is awesome and should be real. And it always like confused me that that wasn't a thing in all of the games. I've talked about that before, I think, but I guess Super Metroid would have been the next one I played, and then Metroid 1. One or the other. I don't know which I played first, but I played Metroid 1 or Super Metroid after having played Zero Mission. And then at some point I actually didn't play Metroid 2 until I got it on the Nintendo 3DS. And I played it on that, and I thought it was awesome. I loved it. I'm not even sure exactly what possessed me to get that specifically. I guess I don't know, there's games. The games to play. And then, like, a while later, I guess, well, maybe, I don't know if I would have played Prime before or after Metroid 2. I mean, if it was 3DS, but, like, I also didn't own Prime until, like, later. Prime wasn't, like, a game that I had on GameCube as, like, a child. That, like, came a little later. There's a couple, like, Pikmin 2 was also like that, but I had Pikmin 1 as a child. So 2 was, like, I was still I think I was still, like, pretty young when I played Pikmin 2, is the thing. And I was definitely still pretty young when I played this as well. Like, this was a while ago. And especially because I still feel like I was like, even when I played Prime 3, I feel like I was really young still. So like the timeline is a little messy in my mind. Time lasted so much longer back then. Analysis shows incredibly large muscle structures surrounding the drawl area. Fluid sacs containing acid are also detected. I need to play Prime 2 someday. I don't know. I guess that was a Wii game. Hold on. Can I reread this? Prime 2 was on the Cube as well? Okay, that's interesting to me. I kind of thought only this one was GameCube. Morphology, parasite, interstellar vermin, travel in swarms. Ingenious, indigenous to Talon 4. A single parasite is harmless to target to larger life forms. However, they tend to travel in large groups. Swarming over potential prey, such swarms can be dangerous. Escape pod entrance. Well, it's good that some people got out, I guess. Ah! Is that a space pirate? Space pirate. Morphology, space pirate status. Death caused by a severing of the spinal cord. Who could have done this? Was it you? Morphology unknown. Info. High levels of radiation detected. It's fine because I'm wearing my Samus suit. I feel like the game does track if you've scanned like everything. And I don't know if these count, but I feel like there's a very good chance that they do. I don't really think I care too much, but I do like to scan this a bunch of stuff, so we'll try. The platform does not look like it can be activated from this room. I mean, there's the space pirate stuff that everybody talks about when they talk about this game's scanning and stuff, and atmosphere and stuff. Everyone wants to mention, I mean, it is, like, I understand why people want to mention it, because it is funny. But everybody likes to talk about the space pirates developing morph ball technology and stuff like that. I mean, anybody who knows about this game probably knows about that, though. There's lots of other stuff, too. Death caused by severe flame damage to exoskeleton. Whoops. What is that? Oh, I can hear them. Space pirate. That's what their faces look like? Weak life signs detected. Imprints of large bite marks can be seen on the exoskeleton. Wait. Tail section possesses a mouth-like orifice, most likely used for birthing offspring. I guess you could call it mouth-like, if that's what you want to say. Death caused by acidic burns to body, chemical type unknown. Weak wipe signs detected. Yeah, you're telling me, am I right? Ugh. You and me both, buddy. I really miss it. Oh. Oh. Listen. It just has to be this way. No, I wanted to check his life signs. Umbilical hall? I thought that said my name. You can see that, right? The H looks at this. It looks like it says M-A-T-T there instead of hall to me a little bit. Listen, I'm a little bit I have an ego, which is why everybody upsets me. Death caused by excessive blunt trauma to cranium. Oh wait, it says what I'm trying to do here right now. This is my speed run. Look at them. What were those things? This is like the crazy part, is that these are two-way. Like you scan them both ways. Each counts as an orange thing, and so I'm really curious if that like means that I need to do that stuff. Oh. Do I want to do this? What's this way? Oh, the map. Boom, boom. It does do it. Ah. I was gonna do the sound with my mouth both like 2 separate times, and I stopped myself because I was like, what if the map doesn't make that sound? I don't remember if it does, and it did. It did do it. This is the darkest game ever made. All of G-Pool's favorite games are dark and twisted. Hey guys, Swell Time G-Pool here. Have you ever heard of a little game called, Twilight Princess? You see the pupilless Link in that game. 2 Parasite Queen specimens. Don't you have something else to do, Goblin.Best? This is Metroid. This is Prime. Welcome. Sorry, I didn't mean to be mean. Well, I guess I did, but not to you personally. You catch a lot of heat on my stream all the time. I don't want you to think it's personal. My bad, books. I wonder if I could have scanned that map. Were you on the naughty list? Did you make that list when that happened? I can't remember. I was in a daze when I did that. I'm pretty sure I put anybody on it who was present, though. I never said that stuff. I don't say those kinds of things. Platform active. They should just make me into a visor AI forever and nothing else. I think things would be so much easier if it was like that. These games are pretty good, I think. Yeah, everyone wants to play the Wii version or whatever. This is on the GameCube. I have to manually aim up and down and stuff. Ow! Ow! You played the DS game, Prime Hunters? I haven't played that. I always forget that exists. Oh yeah, I was talking about which Metroid games I've even played. I did play Samus Returns around the time that came out for the 3DS. And I found it just like kind of disappointing for me personally as somebody who is very fond of the original Metroid 2. Oh, it had bad brightness. It is a really dark game. Also, look at the Parasite Queen's skeleton. It looks really funny to me. I don't know why. S-curve. This creature appears to be in a state of stasis hibernation. What is that? Is that a space pirate? After mutation, the carapace of the larva becomes rigid. The carapace is quite resilient, able to resist the attacks of many predators. Are you trying to shoot me? Space pirate, severe internal damage detected. What is wrong? Oh my gosh, are you okay? Both legs of this creature are broken. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't want to kill them, but they're shooting me. They're space pirates. I think they're funny and fun, but unfortunately we're fated to not get along. Parasite Queen. Yeah, nobody's having a good time here, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to do. the game is all about scanning. It's like one of the big things people talk about when they talk about this game. The coils on this ventilation thing look unstable. Maybe that... I wonder if that has to do with why the Parasite Queen goes free. Whoa. Like, maybe this is gonna end the hibernation. It's gonna burst. Spoilers to the outcome of this little journey of ours. Ballistic support needed. Biotech research. Ah. Missile. Oh, I should have scanned that. Oh, I can scan this though. New research entry. Missile ammunition. Resupplies missile launcher with 5 rounds of ammo. Give me that. Oh, I don't want to go in there. Wait, is there another one in there? Oh wait, that was like a skeleton or something. SRB2 Metroid mod? Like Sonic Roboblast 2? That exists? I didn't know about that. Maybe I've seen it if I didn't know about it. I don't remember it though. I want to play another Metroid 2 remake. But I also just want to play. I kind of want to play the original Metroid 2 again on stream, even though I already played it once. This specimen has been horribly mutated. There are no life readings. Oh yeah, I've played that. I played my fair share of Nintendo Land. I was shocked to learn years later that apparently Nintendo Land is considered like a flop, stupid game. People think it was silly that they made it. A new pirate data entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Ugh. Zebes has fallen. I liked Nintendo Land. It was fun. It's a fun little game. Lots of fun little modes. I don't remember where I was hearing that people didn't like it. I just remember hearing that it was like, that it's like, I don't know. Zebes has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigates Orpheon, Syriacus, and Volparagon were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orpheon is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orpheon's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. 100. Metroids are healthy but on restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at Code Blue. No signs of pursuit from the hunter. Lesbian Donkey Kong, welcome to the stream. Also, welcome Goblin.best. I feel like I didn't give you a proper welcome. Oh my gosh, one of these guys, look! Look at, it's that guy. Do these guys even, do these guys even appear in this game? Like, physically? Is that just like a silly, like... I did start laying into you immediately, that's true. Ow. It's just, like I get the feeling that they wanted to reference these guys, but they were like, well, we're not gonna model one. I didn't even process that. I guess it's because it's an enemy. It is a creature. The Samus. Oh! Oh! He's trying to get out! That's so sad. I know you from Metroid. He wants to exist in 3D so bad. Let me out! Let me out! These guys are a pain, too. I feel like these are like... These guys, I feel like, tend to be like kind of a really tough enemy at like early to mid-game Metroid, 2D Metroid games. Because they're always like kind of tough and hit you pretty hard and jump like crazy all over the place. But like, I feel like as soon as you have any sort of upgrades to your beam, like proper upgrades, it starts to really chew through them. This is just a parasite. The baby Metroid did absorb one of those. It was like a big guy. A big one. Or maybe it was the same size as they usually are. I don't remember. Famous. It's just really funny to me that there's one in here, and I never really... Like, I don't think they show up in this game. I really don't think they were. Plasmite. Hold on, let me look at you one more time. I don't know what is your... It doesn't give any... Maybe this guy will pop out of here in a second, but it's not giving any information about what kind of specimen this is. Terminating infusion sequence. I'm gonna get infected with Phazon. I mean, it's no wonder that this one died in the process of mutation, because it kind of just looks like it's mostly a skeleton now. Oh. Perimeter defense turret malfunction. Oh, I bet I could have turned that off. The acid production in the saliva ducts of parasite larvae. Specimens exhibit incredible strength and body mass increase when exposed to Phazon batch. 03. You know, pop out. I keep wondering. I like want to find out if I'm wrong and that this guy does exist. But I'm thinking maybe not. Or maybe I come back through here later, but I don't think that's true. Bioform pain tolerance levels at 13% and holding. Please step into the hologram. The hologram. Hello. Severe internal damage detected. War Wasp. Hermetic Seal. It's so funny that they have all these Talon 4 guys held in here. But, Geemerm. Oh, Zoomer. Which one's a gamer? What do you mean native of Talon 4? What are you talking about? Why is Zoomer? Zoomer's from Thieves. Zoomer's everywhere. What are you talking about? Ah. Guys, calm down. Status, brain hemorrhage detected. Creature's aim will be hindered. Oh, well, no wonder I keep getting missed. Ow. Tourists. Minimal injuries assessed. Maximum firepower recommended. Good. I need to scan you. Acid burns have welded the joints of the exoskeleton. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Empty. What the heck are you? Ice Shriekbat? Shriekbat? Plated Parasite. There's so many guys. Are Shriekbats from... Are those guys in Metroid also? Or is that a new thing? It's hard to say. I only know Zoomer. And the guy that was not real or visible. So, this is after Metroid 1, but it's before Super Metroid and Metroid 2, I guess. That's what I was thinking, LBK, that it was those guys. I wasn't sure. Using improper codes may result in turret activation. Wait, hold on, let me read that again. Ventilation covers may become superheated if airflow is restricted. Unusual thermal readings should be reported to the deck engineer on duty. Will do. I'll find him right away. Ow! Access to deck camera. Get me up there. Oh yeah, bomb jumping is like impossible in this. Outside of what I just did, because you only get 3. I wasn't sure if they recharged. I mean, because you can only do 3 at a time usually in the old, or like something like that. Maybe not 3 exactly, but it's like a limit thing, like when you're shooting in Mega Man more than anything. But this just seems like it hard limits you. per set of bombs. Death caused by severe lacerations to the abdomen. Dang. Your turret wasn't enough to save you. It's one of these! Famous. This is famous. Akira. Maximum firepower recommended. Minor lacerations detected. I did get a tiny bomb jump, but like, I just mean that they won't allow me to do like a crazy thing. Not the way that I would if I was playing it on 2D Metroid. I think I did a fair share of bomb jumping when I was playing Metroid 2 on stream. I kind of remember doing that to an audience. Well, don't worry, I'm planning to go crazy as soon as we land on Talon 4. At least moderately crazy. I for one mostly spam the button when I'm bomb jumping and try to intuit a rhythm to it. I'm not all that great at it, personally. Energy now flows through a series of locking mechanisms on the door's surface. I mean, that's kind of true of a lot of things in Super Metroid. It's funny. I'm gonna drink water. I think, don't they show those kinds of tricks to you in like the demos of the game? Like the not the demos, the like attract mode. I feel like shows you that kind of stuff, among other things. I mean, even technically wall jumping is not necessary in Super Metroid. That's like a completely optional ability, I'm pretty sure. You don't like it? You dislike bomb jumping? But you don't have to engage with it. It may as well be community tech. It's like official insofar as that they recognize that it exists and allow you to use it. But I don't think it's ever been required for anything, like ever. An advisor. That's so sad. I mean, I think Fusion is probably the best one. So, fair enough. Ah! I know all about this stuff. I suppose to each their own. I like tricks, and Metroid is kind of like the original, it's kind of the original, what would you say, one who encourages me to play the game in silly ways. Not like a ton. I don't think Metroid actually like really lets you go too crazy with skipping stuff and everything. But it was definitely like the one of the games that encouraged me to want to try and do stuff like sequence break more in games. And actually, I will attempt to show you the way in which I also... So here's the thing about the way... When I played this game the first time, I actually didn't like it that much. When I was first playing Metroid Prime, I was kind of like just making myself play through it. And was like not having a great time overall. Lacerations. Subject looks like it has been partially eaten. Entrance to save station. I'm all up on this sub-series? What do you mean? I'm not like... I mean, listen. I did enjoy... I have not played 2. I've only played 1 and 3. And I think 3 is like okay. Like I enjoyed my time with 3, but I don't... For one thing, I don't actually remember that much of what happens in it. I remember the very first area. Oh, did you see that? I remember the very first area. But it's like... And like some bosses, and then the final area, I guess. I remember being on like a kind of a ruined ship in like the mid-game, maybe. I was encouraged to skip 2 because I was told it wasn't all that great. But I'd like to give it a try one of these days. But that was years ago now. But the second time I played this, I enjoyed it a lot more. And I would like to explain it more later, but first we need to fight the Queen of Parasites, who's gonna appear. Did you know that this arena is in Smash Brothers? I don't remember if this was specifically... Did you know gaming lesbian Donkey Kong? Morphology. Parasite queen, parasite female, genetically enhanced by unknown means. I was going to talk about Kraid earlier and I forgot. I think actually, Mage, I forgot to talk about Kraid because you had just entered the chat. And so because I saw the skeletal parasite and thought about Kraid for some reason. And that was when you entered, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it was a little after, I don't know. Something made me forget. Maybe it was that guy in the case from old Metroid that made me forget about Kraid, actually. A weak spot has been detected in this creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. Scans indicate the presence of potent mutagen, origins unknown. Creature exhibits the ability to fire weapon-grade blasts of energy from its mouth, a trait not present in the standard parasite genome. It appears the pirates have begun a bioengineering program with considerable results. With considerable lawsuits. Ow! You can go through your own shield. Christy Alacria, welcome to the stream. Are you doing this kind of stuff? That's really scary. Aha! Do you have one of these too? This funny little force field? Tristy 38 mutagen. Ow! Tristy Alacria's Smash Brothers stage. Like missiles. Just blasts, okay. In this economy? How can I blame you? No! It's going into the chute. Should I scan anything? Oh wait, I can scan this door. Maybe I should hurry, but what if there's scans? What if there's special lore? What am I saying? I didn't mean to say lore. I tried to stop myself because it's not what I mean, but it is what I said. I was gonna ask, what do you think Kraid's deal is? Do you think he's an employee or like in the same way that Ridley is? Because Ridley is famously actually just a guy. Like, he's not... Like, he says... Well, he doesn't say things. I don't think he's ever said a word, but... Oh my gosh! They've all exploded. Wait, what is this about? Small energy replenishes? This creature is deceased. Creature's incubation period was prematurely terminated. Its shell is not yet fully hardened. Larva vital signs. Critical. Hello, Dubious. Welcome to the stream. I hope we don't die. Where am I going? Oh, thank you. Can I scan you? Maximum firepower. Ugh. I don't care if my missiles are low. We need maximum firepower. Any fun information? Hello, Arugi. Hello, Calamarici. Oh my gosh, so many people are appearing. Ah! Welcome to my stream where I'm playing Metroid. I'm taking my time escaping, mostly. Jeez Louise, I feel like I'm going in circles. Ow! I liked Halo 1. You want to know how I play? I mean, apparently, supposedly this is how everybody plays Halo, so I don't even think it's fair for me to act like it's something special of me. But I played Halo 1 and all of them by just trying to get vehicles into as many places as they shouldn't be as possible. When permitted. Doors. When I was playing... Even in, like, one of the later ones, I don't know if it was, like, Halo 3 or what, there was, like, a big ship, and I was playing it multiplayer, and I tried to stick the nose of it, because I was driving it, like, it was, like, a 4-person seater thing, and I tried to stick the nose of it straight into a small gap, and somehow in the way that it was positioned in this, like, doorway, nobody could get out of the vehicle. Every time they would hit the exit, it would like show them dismounting and then put them right back into their seat again. So we all got stuck inside of it. And that's just the most I remember about, I think, Halo 3, if that's even which one that was. I don't really remember. They all kind of blend together after one, to me. If I'm being honest. I think I've played all of them except for the new ones campaign. I think I'm gonna hurry up a little bit. Ooh, ah! Where am I going? Uh-oh. But yeah, I like Halo. I enjoy my time with it. I'm not... Oh! Have I made a mistake? Do I fight Ridley here? I don't think I do. I think he just goes crazy and we leave. I don't like shooters very much. But Halo has enough stuff going on that it's fine. Meta Ridley, cerebral casing stable, exoskeleton seal holding, begin umbilical retraction. Meta Ridley, weapon update complete. Stringer ballistics online. Plasma fuel cell online. My scan got turned off. Uh-oh. Ouch! Ouch! My suit! I got hit by a big bolt of lightning and now I don't have any of my suit stuff anymore. Just start the elevator. We gotta get out of here. I wasted a lot of time. How close are we to getting out of here? Ooh. Not as close as I would like to be. Well, no, this is the docking hangar. We're fine. Oh wait, I can't even turn into a morph ball anymore. I forgot. It's over. Dora 3, I'm about to explode. Goodbye forever. Hello? Hi, everybody. If I explode one more time, I'm dead, though. I have no more armor. Alright, alright. The Varia pajamas. Ah! Why did they wait? Why did they wait? Why did they wait? I thought I blew those up before too. Oh my goodness, lesbian Donkey Kong. Oh wait, I need to scan again. I need to rescan all that stuff now. This is the original. This is actually on a GameCube. On a real GameCube. Yeah, I read all this before. I can't believe I exploded, actually. I should probably be embarrassed. What if it was GameTube? It's a great question. Also, wow. The presence of certain characters on stream. Once again, Rhea Hecate refuses to raid me. What a sham. We'll see? Wait, why was Doro here? Whatever, I don't want a raid. I wanted to complain once it was... Now I wish I didn't say that. Dang it. I'm not supposed to say that stuff until it's... until it's not possible. I have various settings on my raids, actually, currently. For a while, I couldn't be raided by anybody, though, also. For a decent amount of time, I restricted it, for over a year, at least, to not be possible at all. Alright, let's get to business here. I could have been doing this so much faster last time. Are you seeing this? Yeah, I'm a straightforward, I don't know anything about watch streaks. Actually, doesn't this game, like, change difficulty based on how poorly you perform at the beginning here? I feel like that's true. Which means I'm kind of concerned. Error claiming bonus. I was gonna say I love being straightforward. I think there are at least a dozen people that would kill me if I said that and acted like it was true. There's adaptive difficulty in Max Payne 1. Why would it scale into the absurd? Do I affect games in that sort of way? I think I've definitely made this one easier. I'm scared. Metroid Prime 1. Search Metroid Prime 1. Metroid Prime 1 adaptive difficulty. stay signed out. It's always asking me if I want to sign in these days, and I don't. It's really annoying. I need to read about Ridley still. Look at his heart. Ridley has a big heart. Tristy earlier said that Kraid is sort of like a bear. Like in the wild that just likes the Metroid type locales. Ow. Hello, Captain Sheepy. Welcome. I don't know, but the thing about Kraid is that, like, he shows up multiple times, but also... So, here's the thing. I have not played Metroid Dread, but I am at least somewhat aware of the fact that Kraid is in there somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Why am I so bad at getting through this hallway? If I could turn into a morph ball, this would be a lot easier. Oh my gosh. I want to play Dread. I wasn't sure. I was kind of worried about whether or not I would like Dread. Because I didn't care for Samus Returns very much. And I think that's a pretty common sentiment, really. I don't feel special saying that. But I do feel like I come at it from a position of somebody who really likes Metroid 2 normal style. Look at how close I was to getting out of here. I thought I'd have to walk to my ship, but it's actually just playing a cutscene, so I could have gotten out of here easily if I had just wasted a couple fewer seconds. That's amazing. Well, I mean, like, the thing is, Fusion is pretty linear, and that's also a really fantastic game, and probably the best 2D Metroid game. Did I say Zero Mission? If I did, I meant Fusion. But I might have said Fusion. I'm getting mixed up. But I did like the way Dread looked more compared to Returns, Samus Returns. I don't know, I'm very picky about how the original Metroid 2 is because I think it really benefits from it being on the Game Boy in a special sort of way. And when they made Samus Returns, it just kind of didn't get me the way I wanted it to. I've said this, I kept saying this when I streamed Metroid 2 Game Boy version. God, you know, wait, do I? No, I don't know. I was, never mind. I was gonna say, oh, I could stream Metroid 2 on hardware through the Super Nintendo Game Boy, Super Game Boy, but I don't think I actually own Metroid 2 Game Boy for real. Because I was saying before how I first played it on the Nintendo 3DS, so I don't own that one. I own a pretty decent... I could play Kirby's Dream Land 2 on hardware when I play that eventually, because I'd like to play it. Alright. Now here's the thing. When I played this game the first time, I was saying earlier how I didn't really like it my first go. And eventually I hit a point where I was missing a relic, because you like acquire these relics or whatever, Chozo artifacts, as your sort of MacGuffin to get to the end of the game. and one of them I didn't know how to get, and when I searched it online, the things that they were telling me was that that I that the game was glitched and I couldn't get it. I think I was reading some forum or something where somebody was saying like, "Oh, I don't know what happened," and like people were saying you can't get it, it's soft blocked. And I just thought, "Oh, I soft blocked the game. There's probably nothing else I even can do." I'm fully convinced that that I just didn't do the right thing. Because I think when I got to that point later in the game, I like figured out what to do, and I was like, oh, okay. I just wasn't like playing the game. But it was like a fair ways into the game. But it made me restart the game regardless. I completely started over from the beginning. And what I decided to do was start sequence breaking the game. And I liked the game so much more after I started doing that. Because I try not to do that kind of stuff. Like, I don't look into that stuff when I'm first playing a game. I just try to enjoy the game at its surface level experience. For instance, the other week I started playing Dark Souls 1 for the first time. I've never played a Souls game. Like, very recently I started playing Dark Souls 1. Hello Krungo Kong. I was just having so much fun doing weird stuff in different orders. And, someone was watching me play, and I just kept, like, bullshitting the order. I fought supposedly the 2 easiest fights in that game first. In sequence. I coincidentally managed to just kind of skip around all of them. And then I ended up fighting the gargoyles with a weapon that could three shot each of them. And the person watching me play was just so upset at what I was doing. Like, you're not supposed to be... The gargoyles are supposed to be the part where you get challenged for the first time. It's supposed to be the first wall of where the game challenges you. And I was using... I don't want to describe all of it because, I don't know, Dark Souls 1, there's so many things going on in that game that I was just doing in weird sequences and found by accident, and it made the game so much fun and also really easy. So far. All of that is to say that I think I just embrace at this point that I like to try and play games as weirdly as I can, and forcing myself on an initial playthrough to play a game as intended. I don't think I care anymore about that stuff. I mean, design is a beautiful thing, and it's nice when you can design a game for a person, for an experience. But what if I could have more fun? Sorry to just wander around, but I actually don't remember how to do what I want to do here, if I even can. I don't think it's like something I can just naturally figure out super easily, though, is the thing. I thought maybe it had to do with jumping off of Samus's ship, but that might not be true. Oh, Link to the Past. I don't like Link to the Past very much. I guess it is supposed to be a pretty non-linear game. It's just funny because supposedly I'm told that there are ways that it's like designed to be played in an order. Like, I wasn't supposed to, I guess I was supposedly, you don't beat the butterfly and pinwheel before you fight or even know the existence of the gargoyles, which is what I did, certainly. Da-da. I think I think the first like actual boss I fought was Pinwheel. And I was told that that's like a thing that a lot of people do. It's just that not supposedly, I don't know. Like I don't want to talk about it like I'm doing crazy stuff. But you want to know what I did do is my only is I didn't know that I wanted to chip down the first guy, like the guy that you're supposed to skip past, like hop into a doorway through. Like at the very beginning, I made myself the one that has no clothes. That was my class. I had nothing. And then I was like, I want to chip down this guy at 2 HP a hit. But I also picked black fire bombs as my as my blessing, just because I thought, well, I want to hit stuff really hard. I want to throw bombs and stuff. And I didn't know that that's like how you're supposed to kill that guy. Like if you want to intentionally kill that guy at the beginning, that's what you're supposed to do, quote unquote. I don't know. I've been told a lot of things. I will say it's very funny for it's very funny for somebody to pull me in and say, I want to watch you play this game blind because I love Dark Souls 1. And then for me to do so much weird stuff that this person who specifically wanted to put me into a blind experience for their own enjoyment just can't help saying things to me anyway constantly. I wasn't even kindling. I never turned human once on my own, of my own volition. Because I thought being human, that probably makes the game easier. I'm not gonna turn human. But then after I beat Pinwheel and got like a thing that I guess makes kindling even better, the person who was watching me was like, you have to kindle, you please turn human. You have to kindle, you have to use this thing. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll do that. And like my takeaway is that it really doesn't, I get the feeling that it doesn't really matter who is watching you play Dark Souls. Literally nobody who's played that game can help backseating at least a little bit. Morphology beetle, burrowing insect with a resilient carapace, extremely aggressive. I mean, that's the thing people always said about streaming Dark Souls, is that it's like it's a nightmare to stream that game, supposedly. Above ground, beetles can cover short distances rapidly. They attack anything that moves near their lair. It's interesting to think about it, but being human may even be harder. I did learn, I haven't encountered it, but I did find out also that that's how people can invade you. I haven't encountered somebody though, because I was never human for long enough for it to matter. I've also been doing large two-handed weapon as minimal clothes as possible so that I can constantly still fast roll while I'm holding a big weapon. That's sort of my style of play. I love swinging a big weapon. And I love when the boss hits me instantly. That's classic. See, that's the thing, is like I don't want to brag about the way I'm playing the game, because it seems like it's actually just kind of classic stuff. That like this is why people like Dark Souls, because these are the experiences they're having. It's not like I'm doing the equivalent of Mario falling from the sky in Dark Souls. I'm like still playing it in a very much the way that it is designed. So, you know, I can't feel too special, but it does feel special. So I understand why people like the game so much. How long am I going to talk about Dark Souls and not get up to this ledge? Why do I keep feebly jumping this way as if it's going to do anything? I need to figure out the actual way to do this. Yeah, I didn't think you meant to demean me. I don't want to like get full of myself for playing a game in a way that is most certainly designed to be played in various ways, including the ways I play. But being watched by somebody who is very fond of the game had me convinced that I was doing things that were very abnormal the whole time. Da, da. That's enough about Dark Souls. I'm sorry if anybody wanted to see me play the game. I'm playing this game. How am I playing it as a final thing? What? What are you talking about? As a final product? Oh, I thought maybe that's what you meant, but I wasn't really sure. I'm embarrassed to say that I think I am playing the remastered version, which isn't really what my first choice would have been personally, but since it's being put upon me, I just accepted what was being put in front of me. I don't know how it compares, like if there are reasons to prefer the original. I know I tend to not prefer remasters of games, personally. So I think if I had chosen, I wouldn't have played the remastered version. It's on Steam. It's not on my Steam. I'm not playing it through my own devices. I'm sort of being coerced into like a kennel to play Dark Souls 1 for somebody's entertainment, is the way I would describe it. The Switch version. And I think I'll end up playing Dark Souls 2 and 3 in the same fashion also. But I'm constantly being told that Dark Souls 2 is like the bad one of them. And also being told that none of them will ever match the design of Dark Souls 1. But I feel like I'll be the judge of that. I'm not too, like, I feel like I'm optimistic about how much I'll enjoy those other ones, personally. Whoops. Here I go again. Gotta save my progress from all that wall, jumping on against the wall. It'll be like mad. I must endeavor to avoid it. Like Sonic CD. Now you're speaking my language, Tristialacria. Listen, Mage. I'm a big proponent of avoiding the remaster. I was talking about how upset I was just earlier today about experiencing Final Fantasy IX through the remaster. Because anytime I see that game in its original form, it looks so much better. I will say, I played Final Fantasy VIII through the remaster, and the character models look great. But I also do wonder if maybe the complete vision of the original graphically is better than the remaster of Final Fantasy VIII. But I think as far as the remasters of 7, 8, and 9 go, from my little knowledge of 8's appearance, I feel like 8's remaster is probably the best of the three. I can't tolerate the PC version of Final Fantasy VII. I mean, I can tolerate it because it's the way people can play it, but it upsets me. That's probably why it was better than the other remasters that they've made for those games. Certainly, comparatively, it's much better. I don't know, I saw like a picture or like footage of the original Final Fantasy IX world map, and the mist is so much nicer looking. They really messed it up. Is this... I don't remember how to do this one. Should I look up how to do what I'm trying to do here? Is just stumbling around against the walls really worth it? It's also possible that I might need Morph Ball and Morph Ball bombs. Wait! I remember. I think? Doesn't it have something to do with the boost that my ship gives me when I jump? That might be true. I don't know, though. This feels like it could be what I was thinking of. That's so awesome. If this is actually the reason, like the trick. It's great that I was just kind of jumping around my ship and thought of it. I don't know if this is true though. Hold on. I don't think it's gonna give me a boost there. This is bombastic. This is the return of Metroid in the GameCube era. This was the perfect evolution of Metroid into the 3D world. I believe it's true. I do actually. I know it's a grand statement to make, but I do think they really did it. They made a Metroid game leap into the 3-dimension. I feel like there's like a thing, like that I can land on and kind of jump up to get to. I thought it had something to do with this like branch or something of that nature. Like a branch of like this. Is this controller giving out? I sure hope not. What? Stop. Stop telling me what to do. I'm not concerned. Wait a second. Am I silly? Is it just this? No, wait. It's so dark. You have to understand, it's so dark. I can't, like, see anything. Do I have to play God of War Ragnarok? Is that what you want from me? You think I would have a good stream of God of War Ragnarok? Oh. Oh, I see what you're saying. Is this not how I do this? With the ship gravity? I don't really know who that man is, but I've heard that name plenty of times in my life. I'm in the water. This lichen seems to be giving off low levels of radiation. What? Where? This? That's crazy. They just let you scan this stuff on the ground. Oh my gosh. Wait, was somebody just waving? Who was that? Washa Lobat, Cube Wave. I don't know how I missed that for so long. I saw it like right before it disappeared. I've had my thing full screened. My oh, I'm getting sore and it's hot also. It was getting cold. It was getting cold. Did you know that? It was getting cold and it stopped. It makes me so mad. I'm tired of this heat. What is the temperature gonna be like for me? Let me take a look. Let me take a look on my visor. Samus is checking on her palm. I mean, it's only like reaching into the mid-80s lately, which isn't as bad as it could be, but like, come on. I was getting those like low 50s nights, and it was great. I'm sorry, I always forget how to convert into the other one. I'm too used to Fahrenheit. Oh. I could look up the solution to this trick I'm trying to pull. But wouldn't it be so satisfying if I figure it out on my own? I did this once. There's like a small inkling of an idea in my mind. Inkling, small inkling. Ugh. Missile upgrade. Oh wait, tangleweed. Tracks in the ground if threatened. The tangleweed are only dangerous to small organisms. They are covered in tiny barbs designed to trap potential meals. Tangleweed weeds lack the strength to do anything more than hinder larger life forms. Missile expansion increases the number of missiles you can carry. I'm like having a hard time looking at this game. To be honest, it's so dark and fuzzy. I need to figure out. One of these things can be... I swear you can, like, get onto one of these ledges enough that you can jump up here all the way. I swear. But this isn't inspiring much confidence in me. Like, none of these jumps have been really, like, whoa, we're getting close to me. If I am on the right track here, this is like a bit like Manhole Mario Sunshine trick, in a way, I guess. But I don't know if this is actually like the way that I'm supposed to do this. It feels familiar to me though, that you use the boost to get onto the ship as a way to get up here. Alright. How about this? I'll look, because I'm not making any real progress here. No, Metroid Prime does not have an adaptive difficulty. What are you talking about, Mage? I thought you haven't played this one. What are you talking about? Oh, in Superb Metroid. Not really, actually. You can't jump that high at the beginning of Superb Metroid. But I would have a wall jump, at least. I wish I had that in this. But it would probably be really hard to use. But at least I would have it. Metroid Prime. Super Jump. Remastered? No, that's not. Man, I do want to play Metroid Dread, actually. Wow, why does this game look so clear on this person's footage? Am I like doing something too crazy with the filters or something? Is that possible? What the heck is this person doing? Wait, where's my ship? New research entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Hunter-class gunship registered to Samus Aran. You can return to your ship to recharge energy, reload weapons, and save progress in the game. What am I even looking at over here? Oh, what is my hang time in the air is really poor. Let's see what this guy's up to. I might understand the premise. Yes. You let go, and so it doesn't actually kill your momentum. But I still need to actually get it to work. I understand the premise now, so it's fine. We'll get there eventually. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Hello, welcome to the stream, Raya Hecate. What the heck happened? You aren't supposed to be able to do that. Welcome everybody to my stream of Metroid Prime. Hi. Actually, I looked at the amount of viewers that Raya's stream had, and I put the maximum allowed raid at like 15 below that. There were like 35 in there, and I said, I'm gonna put the max raid I can get at 20 so that it won't work. but it did work. It did say 20. Does that mean some people got discluded from the raid? Did... Ugh. That's crazy. Wait, but if it was 20, if you had gone any higher, then it wouldn't have worked? Or would it have made some people not come? Anyway, thank you, Rhea Hecate. Hello, Sprouts now, Dora3, and Rhea. Ugh. They chose not to come because they're my enemies, and those are many. There's a lot of them. So, don't become my enemy. Mage might be my enemy. Right now I'm trying to get onto this ledge in Metroid Prime. Doro 3 was here earlier, actually, while I exploded. It's really, since I blew up, nothing has really happened except I was here. And, I'm trying to do a trick. But welcome. That, you know, Mage, I actually, somehow, even though I didn't watch any of their stream, somehow I'm pretty sure I saw enough of it to see you say that in the chat. So yeah, I do know about young Sephiroth's Kataj outfit. And thank you for being so diligent, letting everybody know. The game really doesn't want me to be doing this right now. I'm not even gonna pick up the phone this time. Well, I'm sorry that I don't have any fun gameplay to show any of you right now. But this is probably the best advertisement of what my streams are like. So if you don't like this, then it's probably for the best. Did you also know Mark Echo's Getting Up is 90% off on Steam? What? With the guy in the cauldron? Is that what you're talking about? It wasn't. Don't give me that. It wasn't a joke. I just thought that's what Mage was trying to say. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me look at this. You want to know why I'm playing Metroid Prime, Rhea Hecate? It's because you were talking about Metroid Prime, or somebody was. Dora was talking about Metroid Prime on stream. And I guess you were contributing to the conversation the other day. And I'm so tired of all the other games that I play. I'm not tired of Metal Gear Solid 2, but I didn't feel like playing it tonight. I'm tired of the other things though, and so I wanted to play this, and I don't even know if I'm gonna play the whole thing. This isn't really like a hard commitment. Yeah, and also, oh, I mean, listen, Metal Gear Solid 2 and Mario Sunshine are probably also the two best games that a person could play. So it's fine. It's just that they're also both gonna take me a combined like 2 years to complete. Because they're too special to stream too frequently. Summer's already over, which means no more Mario Sunshine. I guess I could play more Metal Gear Solid 2 whenever. There's not really, I don't like attribute that to any particular time or moment. It's time for Mario Fall Shine. Everybody wants me to stream Mario Sunshine when it's not summer, and I can't. I can't. I've already forgotten about it. I've never seen the sun in my life. I think I was up there. Oh, I moved in a stupid way. I did that to myself. I'm sorry. We were, I think we were up there. The game is so dark and hard to look at right now that I kind of can't tell. Well, I guess now that I know that your raid succeeded, I can put the limit back up again so that it doesn't block them. I don't know though, is a 20-person raid comfortable? I think that's kind of okay. Tropical Freeze? Dubious. It's really funny that you mentioned that because I actually really want to play Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze lately. I've just been kind of feeling it. Because I've played through at this, like, recently, within the past year, I finished Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3 for the first time. It's like completely, like, all the percentages within the past year. And I still feel like I'm in the mood for Donkey Kong. That new one came out, the 3D Donkey Kong game. But I don't own or intend to own a Switch 2 in the foreseeable future, or that game. And also, if I don't play a game when it comes out, I'm probably not gonna play it. Like a new game, if a new game comes out and I don't play it when it comes out, the chances that I end up playing it are very low. Also, welcome, we've made it. Give me a look at this beautiful thing. My beautiful reward, space jump boots. Press B to jump while still in the air. Press B again to perform an extra space jump. Additional data downloaded. This is like Samus's normal armor. Like, this is what she looks like usually. The Various Suit shoulder pads didn't even exist until Metroid 2 on the Game Boy, because they needed to distinguish it without color. So they made her have big ball shoulders. At least that's the way I understand that they did that for. That's the reason I've always been given to understand. Look at how bright it gets when I'm like I feel like the game is a little dark for me right now, but I'll deal with it. I've been given to understand it. Alright, let me save actually. I can jump up here whenever I want now because I have space jump. I don't remember what I can do with space jump right away. But I'll explore. I'm gonna try and figure out something. Gamer, I mean Zoomer. It is Zoomer. Wait, talk to me. Where'd you go? I can't see. There's another one over here. Mage, you've been here the whole time, for the whole start of the game. Anchors itself to walls and other surfaces. Avoid contact with spikes. A basic nerve center located... my button. A basic nerve center located directly above the zoomer's mandibles detects nutrients. Sharp spines protect it from casual predators, but the lack of a reinforced carapace makes the zoomer vulnerable to any indirect attacks. I've never streamed this game before. This is... It's so dark! I can't see anything. Is it supposed to be this dark? Oh wait, I don't even have the charge shot. I'm worried that it's my filters, but I don't feel like taking them off. There might be like a morph ball thing in there. Unfinished swan. Ow! Oh! Seedling, plant-based ground feeder. Dorsal spines can be ejected in self-defense. Okay, this is like the big place. This is where you bring all your artifacts to beat the game. Or something. Water. Oh. Space pirate encrypted data decoded. Field team reports are in on an aged structure of alien design built on the surface of Talon 4. Studies show this structure projects a containment field. This field bars access to a prime source of energy within a deep crater. Science team believes the field is powered by a number of strange Chozo artifacts. We have found some of these relics and studies on them have begun. As this field could hinder future energy production operations on Talon 4, we must dismantle it as soon as possible. If this means the destruction of the Chozo artifacts, it will be done. Ah, I need missiles. Okay. High jump, space jump might not actually... Wait. Is there a space jump in this? Cause because, I mean a high jump, because there's the high jump boots. Or are those just the space jump? Like, I guess maybe this game has just interpreted it into a double jump instead of a higher jump. Because, I mean, it's like functionally the same, but it also lets you still jump normal scale. I got a fight stick today. A hoary fight stick. I'm a little worried that I'm not going to use it enough, but I play a comfortable amount of fighting games. I probably don't have to worry that much about it. A new creature, a sap sack. Chemical reaction within sac produces violent explosion when agitated. Because of its irresistible odor and sweet nectar, the sap sac was nearly eaten out of existence. The evolution of an explosive chemical sac saved it. Now only brave or ingenious creatures dare to devour it. I mean, it's like an Xbox 360 Hori, and I convert it to USB. This happened to me. You're saying I developed an explosive defense because I almost got eaten out of existence? Wait, is this a gamer? Gamer. Wall-crawling mollusk with retractable spikes. The Gamer is an evolutionary offshoot of the Zoomer family. When threatened, it extends lethal spikes and retracts its head deep into its armored carapace. Gamer! Whoops, I fell. Ow! What are you? Beetle! Oh wait, I've met these. Ouch! I want to try and get the most out of my early jump as possible. But I'm not really sure. My familiarity with this game is a little too low. A new creature, blood flower, able to eject toxic spores. Toxins are poisonous even to the blood flower itself. 3 mouth modules protrude from the stalk beneath the flower, each with a rudimentary brain cluster, the ability to spew toxic fumes at anything within a 5-meter radius. The spores ejected from the stigma at the center of the flower are sufficient to kill this creature if they explode in its vicinity. That's crazy. I'm stuck. I still don't have missiles. Can I get missiles early with my little jump? My baby jump? I have the opposite of a baby jump right now. It's literally big. I'm just being humble. much to consider here. Ow. Honestly, I mean, if I got missiles early, that would be pretty fun. But there's missile upgrades everywhere in this game. That surely being able to jump high means I can do it. Right? But this is still just barely out of reach. And I don't think that this, like, what I did was an intended sequence break in this game. I don't know if this game really has that kind of stuff, particularly. Actually, though, now that I think about it, this, I don't need to get up there because this is just how you would get the jump. And the way that you would get up there in the first place is you would use this half... Oh, you would use this half pipe and the ball booster to zoom up here with momentum and then get up on that ledge. So I don't even need to think about it. I already did the work. I guess. I don't really want to go here yet, but I don't know if I would probably just wander around again. I need missiles. Oh. Look at that. Red. It's so funny that all the doors had scans in the ship, but not here. Big beetle. Oh, it's just normal. Bum, 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 bum. How long have I been on stream? I'm already getting kind of tired. But I have to at least do a little more in this game. These pillars have collapsed from erosion. Carbon dating cannot determine the age of the structures. Chozo message. A new Chozo lore entry. At the highest point of our city lies the fountain, a wellspring of pure water that flows throughout our civilization. It is the jewel of the Chozo, the life-giver, and yet its waters speak of a clouded future. As we come to understand the paths of time and space more clearly, we've begun to glimpse rough tatters of past and future, glittering behind reality like soft lights behind a curtain. We have seen the fountain in these glimpses, pouring darkness instead of water, and we cannot guess what the visions mean. The fountain. The beautiful waters. Ooh. Classic area. Classic Chozo Ruins Plaza area. This is the place that you go. I remember this. There are a lot of half pipes, but I don't know how soon you really get access to the ball boost. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Passageway to the shrine. Blast shield. Oh, wait, hold on, hold on. I can get up here so easily. Does getting up here do anything special for me? Was there an alternate way that this could have worked out? Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. The only reason I wish I had Morph Ball right now is so that I could go faster to get back to this. Hold on, hold on. I mean, presumably this is a grapple spot, right? Which means it probably isn't... Oh, wait, there's... Wait, what? Is that a bat? It is a grapple point. Ah, that means there's probably no way I can make this jump, but I have to believe a little bit. It is upsettingly close. Ah. I needed to see how far I could walk. This is a pretty nice area. This game is nice. There's only one part of this game that I find greatly unpleasant, and it's when you're in the complete pitch darkness. I think that was like when I first played this game, that like dark section was like I really didn't like it. But like also it was because I was scared. It wasn't really like I'm not saying I disliked it from a gameplay from like a quality of the game perspective. Although I can imagine it'll be annoying. And probably still scary to me. What's in here? The bugs are coming. Oh! Wait a second. I could just get up here like that. I'm not special for getting up with a space jump. But what about this? Ugh. There's no shot. Not a shot. There's a door, so. Oh, I want to get up there. Imagine if I got this E-tank early. The ledge this object rests on cannot be reached from this room. This door can only be opened from the other side. Come on. Are you sure? The problem is getting the space jump isn't really like a big deal. Really? Like it's like nice, but I don't think there must be at least one check for the space jump somewhere or multiple. But space jump doesn't like have the vibe of a thing that is going to like break this game open. I think importantly, when I did play this game a second time before, I had the game fresh in my mind. So I would have known what to utilize it for more. But sort of as it stands, I'm really not sure if there's anything interesting for me to do with it. I haven't really been paying attention to what that item is. But I assume it's missiles. That has to be missiles. Yeah. Ah! It's, they put slippery slidey soap on the edge of that one. Because they know I want to be doing this specifically. And like the grapple beam, I could have this way before the grapple beam, I'm positive of that. They are not letting my ass grapple for a while. So they definitely have this space jump proofed. They have to. That was such a shallow jump. I have to try again. Alright, alright. That one also didn't. I could do better than that. I could do better than that. It could be better than this. Alrighty, alrighty. There's no way any of this is standable, right? Because that would probably change things if I could stand there. Am I at the bottom again? Yeah. Hold on. Birds. Birds. I can't scan them. What's this? Forcibly intertwined. Oh. Something up here. Ah! What is this all about? Is this even meant for anything? They just let me up here for fun. Ugh. Okay, 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 okay. I'll go through the door. No, scan. Scarab. Scarab. Exploding parasites that can embed their bodies in solid rock. Scarabs think nothing of sacrificing themselves for the safety of their swarm. When a hostile life form is sighted, they block its progress by embedding themselves in floors and walls. Embedded scarabs violently self-destruct when threatened. They just burst. Ion. Mobile organisms entirely composed of ocular tissue, capable of launching sustained energy beams when active. The ion is sensitive to light and will close shut if a bright flash ignites nearby. How do they eat and consume and survive if they're actually organisms? I guess I could look at a gun. Oh, beetle. Hold on. Let's see what you're showing me here. What the heck? This guy's clear. This guy has clearness. Sorry, I don't know why I said it like that. Oh my gosh. That's kind of fun. This clear guy. I've been watching Gundam. I've been watching Gundam, Zeta Gundam. I've been trying to get through that for a while, but I just don't make a good habit of watching it often. New lore. I enjoy Zeta Gundam. We Chozo are departing now after so many years in peaceful seclusion here on Talon 4. When we came, this place was a refuge for our spirits, a civilization built from native materials bereft of the trappings of our technology. We were linked to the land here, kindred to the plants and animals, far away from the machines we had become so dependent on, and so we leave it now, pristine, a testament to the immortal forms we no longer need. We have drawn the veils of time and space aside, and are withdrawing beyond the illusion. But we will never forget this, the most sacred of our homes, and we will remain ever watchful. Yeah, I like Zeta Gundam. An ornate wall hanging with a highly reflective surface. It does not appear important. Wow! What? Ouch! A war wasp hive, primary war wasp dwelling, only vulnerable to heavy weaponry. War wasps build their home over existing crevices, using whatever materials are close at hand. They carry building fragments back to the construction site with their forelegs, and glue them into place with adhesives secreted from their abdomens. Well, I don't have heavy weaponry right now. They fascinated me with this mirror, this crazy mirror that I've never interacted with before. I swear I've never looked at this. I mean, I guess it's been long enough that I wouldn't remember if I had done this, but this, I swear I had never seen this before. That's crazy. I feel kind of bad that I've given up on my little trip to getting early missiles, but I don't know, the jump just wasn't feeling right to me. It wasn't really inspiring much in me. Whoops. Try that again. Step into these stations to save your game and fully restore your energy. Well, Mage, I know you think I'm a bit crazy in the way that I play games. Oh, this is a whole morph ball thing. I'm seeing it now. I can see it. I'm seeing the lines. I was trying to wonder if I could squeeze in there, but unfortunately, it's not meant to be. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, that hurt. That hurt real bad. That's what I get for walking through them. Eventually, if I proceed the game too much, Chozo ghosts are gonna start appearing in all of these zones. Wait, now there's bees here. I've triggered the bees. I went over the tripwire that makes all the bees appear now by going somewhere else. I was just talking about how eventually the ghosts will show up, but there's other things that do that kind of stuff too, I guess. You want to see ghost gaming? What does that mean? You want to see phasmophobia? Echo Knight. I'm sorry, the only ghost game I could think of was Phasmophobia. I mean, there's lots of ghost games with ghosts, but it's different. I was thinking of like very ghost-centric gameplay, spirits. Ugh. That's even worse than before. There's even more! I didn't even accomplish anything. I just found a save point, and now there's a billion enemies in these zones. Away from me. lost. Oh wait, there was a door in there? How did I not see that? Well, see, now it makes sense that I've made the bees real. I'm gonna get the missiles from the bees. There's a bee boss. Wow, there's just the door right here. Whoopsie. The only translatable symbol detected on this sculpture is the word Chozo. Ouch. Ow, owie, ow, ow. Get me out of here. Get me on these mushrooms. Okay. Whoops. I need those, actually. I didn't mean to do that. There's this awesome thing where there's these bugs that create light, and if you just start blowing them all up, then it gets really dark. I do remember that. Small insect capable of storing and releasing thermal energy. Plasmites are attracting to sources of heat, thriving on the energy present there. They emit light when hunting, and will expel small bursts of thermal energy when threatened. You think bees and tanuki have much in common? Is that true? Are you thinking of bumblebees? Because I guess I can see where you're coming from there. Alright. There's the missiles. I guess I'm not getting missiles early. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I feel like that's... There's so many missiles. There's so many potential missiles. Alright. Let me scan you really quick. Ram War Wasp. The airborne predator circles its prey and then strikes. The war wasps are the only species on Talon 4 to evolve a true hive mind. Nesting in damp, dark places, ram war wasps emerge in small groups when threatened and circle their energy at high speeds, disorienting it. Striking from all sides as a single intelligence, they can fell huge organisms. Luckily, I have the space jump that just makes jumping over their attack relatively easy. Huh? I almost... Ouch! My no-hit run. Yo! Tanuki and Scorpion OCs. Alright, here's my missiles, finally. Missile launcher. Wait a second. Can I not even... If I get a missile upgrade before getting this, can I not even fire missiles? That might be possible, because this is different. This is like an upgrade. So maybe I was wrong about getting missiles early. Press X to fire. Oh yeah. This elevated bridge looks worn, but functional. Energy tank! This item permanently increases your maximum energy capacity by 100 units. And there's a morph ball thing in here. So that's worth keeping in mind. .1 meter in diameter. Would you want to curl into a morph ball? Would you want to do that stuff? I'm not sure if I would. It might be, it might not be too bad. It would have benefits. You don't think you could utilize it? I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna be using it in, like, dungeons and stuff like that, but it's fine. We live practical lives. Get off of me! Those are big bees! Get away from me! Also, wait a second. Mage, Tanuki don't have stripes. I mean, like, they kind of, like, they have, like, they can have patterns that can sort of resemble stripes, but they don't have, like, stripes. At least not by my approximation of it. This is so many. Wait, they already want me to go to Fendrana Drifts? Yeah, they have stripes when you're, making a fake cartoon because you're conflating them with raccoons. It's fine. Everybody makes them with stripes all the time, so whatever. I'm the fool. I'm the pedantic fool. Listen, I'm being, like I said, they're like, they have stripes everywhere. It's common stuff. It would be hard to find a Tanuki that doesn't have stripes depicted in cartoon. But that's just not what they're like. Mario's definitely one of the famous ones. Tanuki Mario. I may as well get Morph Ball, I guess. I don't know, I'm feeling kind of... I feel kind of bad getting all these upgrades because I want to get stuff out of order. But I don't even know if this game supports that much of it. I'm just so excited about getting my space jump early. I'm obsessed. Welcome to the world, Big Beetle. Plated beetle, well-armored burrowing insect, vulnerable only in the rear abdomen. Creature's thick cranial plating can repel frontal attacks. This gives it an advantage in combat, allowing it to make ramming attacks. Only surfacing when it detects vibrations above, it then maneuvers itself so as to always face its rival, keeping its exposed abdomen protected. Come on, come get me. Missile. Okay, Morph Ball. I do need it. This is a pretty important upgrade. The Morph Ball looks so big in this. Like, they try to support Samus's actual size in this Morph Ball, but it's like big. Like, if you went to pick this up as a physical, like, how big is a meter? Meter wide. It's crazy. These blue orbs seem to be simple light sources. That's like one of those big balls. This trail is pretty fun. That rolls down the street, it's gonna be large. No, I couldn't have gotten it. I needed the missiles to even get in here. So I don't have the ball boost yet, but the idea is that you can pick up speed on these. Imagine if you could, like, without the ball booster, just do this anyway, like it's a skateboarding game. Ay, ay, ay. Ouch. I don't have morph ball bombs, so this might be stupid of me to even be bothering to do what I'm doing here. But there was that morph ball. Ouch. Hole in here. Ugh. I just want to see. I mean, like, not having bombs is like asking to not be able to do very much in these little zones, but let's see. This might be a nice and easy upgrade up here. Or it's just a shortcut, I don't know, actually. What? Magmore Caverns? I can't go to Magmore Caverns. I'm gonna burn up into a crisp. However, this does look like it's going to that special E-tank that I wanted from earlier. What the heck? I mean, this is where this is going. It's just a lot more extra stuff than I was expecting. Can I grab this and then go back in? I don't want to have to be stuck in here. Okay. Because it said it can't open from the other side. So... These are morph ball spots, right? Oh wait, I don't even have any bombs. If I had bombs, I could do it, presumably. Our sanctuary grows by the day. We Chozo know much of technology, but we have chosen to leave it behind on this journey. Our home here on Talon 4 will be a place of simplicity, structures hewn from the stone, bridges woven with branches, hallways caressed by pure waters. We build around the ancient and noble trees, drawing from their strength, and giving them our own in return. All that is wild will flow around us here. Our race will be just one more group of creatures in the knit of nature. It is our hope that such a state will bring with it great wisdom, a greater understanding of the nature of the universe. Once our city here is complete, we will peer inward and discover the truth. Okay. Well, I can't really do anything in this room right now. It's just a missile upgrade anyway. I certainly wouldn't mind more missiles, though. Magmore Caverns. Come on. Alright. Get stuck! Let me... ah! The world of living things feels strange to us. We who have existed so long on the edges of time and space, it is clear now that we Chozo can never return to our dimension, not while the great poison reaches ever further into the planet. It is so powerful, this creeping evil, that our wills are crumbling and our minds beginning to fail. And so, before it is too late, we now make our last stand. We've begun to build a temple to contain this darkness at its heart. We will place a cipher, a mysterious lock powered by 12 artifacts and filled with as much power as we Chozo can harness in our ethereal states. Even when we are done, it may be too late. Ouch! War Wasp. War Wasp rarely strays far from its hive unless it is pursuing an immediate threat. It attacks with no regard for its own survival, dive-bombing its enemy with stinger extended. Fast-working toxins from the stinger can incapacitate most small organisms. We're going to Magmore Caverns. I hope I don't melt. This place is famous. Magmore Caverns is famous. The Queen. This is Magmore Caverns. This is the music that they play in Magmore Caverns. In Japanese, they call it Uber Daibutsu. Huh? Shriekbat. Body temperature peaks at 121 centigrade. Shriekbats have high internal temperature, making them easy to spot with thermal imaging. They roost on a cave's ceilings while hunting for small prey. Fiercely territorial, they dive bomb anything that wanders near. It's so funny how many creatures have this nature to just dive bomb anything that is a threat. I don't know if that's a trait that you would want to develop as a creature. Grisby, subvolcanic carrion feeder. Carapace can be breached by missiles. The Grisby's carapace has been fused together by superheated air. This barrier stands up to everything but concussive blasts. Its intelligence is limited to instinctive scavenging patterns. Dokutsu. Ouch! Yep, there's the heat. There's the big heat. The steaming. Cooked like a shellfish. Oh, a save point just for me. That actually is very convenient because I kind of want to stop streaming and I didn't want to walk all the way back. So we're in Magmore Caverns now. This is Samus. I'm not playing Dead Space. I don't want to play Dead Space. I have no desire to play Dead Space. This is Samus. Does she shoot buttons? Let's see. Yep, she does. Look at that pattern. She does have little jets in some games. But in this, I guess she just... Well, I guess in this, the implication is that her space jump is these little rocket packs. Or like her jumps in general are these little rocket packs on her back. Hexagons. Look at the orb of energy that she becomes inside of it. Honestly, this coloration right now is very pallid. But I guess it'll change when we get the Varia suit eventually. Maybe. I don't remember. Whoa. The GameCube. Oh, it's Metroid. Oh. I hope you all enjoyed Metroid. Bum, bum. Whoa. I ruined your bedtime. This is my ship. I don't feel like getting on my ship right now, so I'm too busy standing on the rails. I've done that trick so many times before. You've all seen it before, probably. Maybe some of you have seen it before. Okay, well... Oh goodness gracious. Well, I got raided by Rhea Hecate, so I should probably raid somebody else to pass the favor. I'm not always a big raider, but surely there's somebody doing stuff. There is. See you next mission. Whoa, look at that ice guy. Do you see that? That's pretty crazy. Whoa. Okay, Fire Mountain is playing some sort of crazy ocean-based game right now, it looks like. So we're just gonna see how that is. It looks crazy. Oh, somebody just raided with 132 people. Should I even bother? I'm gonna feel like a chump, but I guess it's fine. Goodbye, everybody. Here's my pathetic little raid. Have a good time, everybody. Bye-bye.